So I was like, yeah, just like,
okay, it's live. Hello everybody and welcome to this ILR3 Grand Prix, and there's been an absolute disaster already for Goody 2K right as the stream starts. Well, I think he might be out of this already. I think that was Arctic Devils as well, yeah, as you said. Well, that's a fantastic start to this ILR3 qualifying session. So, again, I'm here with Tom. And yeah, we all hope you're having a fantastic Thursday evening. So, what kind of times, Tom, do you reckon we could be seeing here? Do you reckon we could maybe see a 19?
From your likes of maybe Brandon and R13, yes, but it's going to be right in that limit of like the ILR1 guys. If they get the 19s, they have to build something very special out here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, a lot of drivers all starting their laps. It's getting a bit tight. It's definitely one of the harder tracks to actually create a gap around here.
Yeah, it's very hard because the two last straights always cause dividends because you're backing up, and then there's people who are coming out of the pits. It's such an awkward first turn to get out of the way. So,
yeah.
Alfred's just starting his lap.
We should also point out here that Lizanne Gaming is actually Bobster. He's changed his PSN, so he is the championship leader. It is Bobster, but he's just changed his PSN to Lizanne Gaming, so watch out for him as we go on board with him.
Yellow flag, or yellow flag like sector 2 to keep disappearing. I think it might be random because he's lost his way.
Yeah, he's lost quite a huge chunk of that wing actually.
Paga's having an internet connection.
Yeah, Paga's having an absolute disaster here. I don't even know if he's going to get into race here. That could really cost Williams today because they are running away with the Constructors' Championship.
Yeah. Let Lizanne just catch back up to him. But I think he can join, but I think he won't fly because it's a bit quick. I think he can race, so if he gets back in time, yeah, there he is again.
There he is again, but will he leave again? That's the question, to be honest.
Interesting. Well, 21.6 predicted to be the time the group shot's already been read. Surely it's going to be maybe what happens 21.6. Second on.
Here comes Lizanne, 21.
0.
Yeah, it's a bit slower than I would have thought from Brandon, to be honest. I thought he would have been in the 20s at least.
Yeah, track evolution and everything. You'll get there.
Yeah, here comes Danny.
Mr. Crumpet. He's got in the gravel trap and he's just gone too wide, lost. Stop it, please.
Well, I would have caught that, but it didn't let me go on to him. So yeah, there he is without a wheel. Yeah, and his qualifying session is over as Paga rejoins for about the 18th time.
Just Jack is not.
So I think we have Sir Lane here on our lap. I think he's the only one on our lap at the moment. He did quite well in Belgium last time out. Got himself a podium.
Did get up with the strategy. It doesn't really work as well around here because you're able to do super soft. The soft, but is it going to be quicker to go from the soft to the mediums, tire wear wise? Jack was also in it.
Well,
Mercedes not having a good day in the exact same spot as Mr. Crumpet.
it is the exact same place, just after Lesmo 2. So, back to Sir Lane. What's it going to be? It's a 21.6. So this is quite a tight field here. There's only 6/10 between the top 6 at the moment.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap. Even Demonash is only in 10th.
Yep.
Sector 1, please don't be Jack.
Here comes Goody. Oh, I think he's just starting. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Jack won in sector 1.
Yeah, here we go. We're on board with Jack Gooding, ILR League owner. Just filling in for a few drivers today. As he comes into the Lesmos, it's pretty tidy to be fair, don't you think?
Yeah, well, he is a good enough driver, just working with some other back. Could be an ILR2, but dropped out to give others the chance, and you'll see it go off on Thursday night.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a recurring issue with Paga. I think he's just going to keep leaving and joining. And that could end up desyncing the session, so we'll have to watch out for the race start, because there could be a few incidents. Yeah. So then here comes Jack Gooding around the Parabolica. Up to the start finish line. It is a 21.9. Not bad at all. It's in the top 10 at the moment. Switch back to Goody, who is coming around the Parabolica as we speak. Yellow flags in sector 2, but we'll just see what Goody can do. 22.4.
It's cloudy. So he's missed the second chicane. It sounds like that, so usually, just didn't have enough heat in the brakes, or tried to let someone through.
Yeah, well, cloudy balloons. Yep, definitely. There are two drivers doing a trial run tonight, as Tom said. Cloudy Balloons is one of them, not making a good impression so far there. And also Dan Scar, who is yet to come out of the pits. He's also a trialist tonight. Never a league race before, which could be quite interesting.
Very interesting, because you'll have to get equipped very quickly with the wheel-to-wheel combat that's expected.
Indeed. So I think Randoms is coming around to finish his lap. He's just gone through a Scari. Bit wide out of there. They're saying turn your mic up, Tom, in the chat.
It turned up. I think it was a wee bit on the low side.
I may also have to turn the audio down a little bit. I think I might have overdone it a bit. So we'll put it on 7.
Yeah, I think 7 should be okay. Jacko's went straight on at turn 1.
Oh,
he's just come out of the pits.
Randoms has just completely spun it out of turn 2.
Yeah, he was retired because it was the way the brake and the accelerator was working. Oh. Very critical. I have go to the boosting system.
So then I'm just wondering who to watch here. I think Owen could be a bit of a shout for pole.
Yeah, Owen could. He's got some pace, but it's just whether he doesn't get caught up in traffic or he doesn't make any mistakes. So I think he's got Sir Lane right behind him, and he's got...
I think that's Arctic Devils in front.
Yeah.
But he's just pulled out of Sir Lane's way. So...
No, it's not Arctic Devils, is it? Dan's car doesn't look like he's going to be setting a lap.
No. Dan Scar, first ever league race. I think he wants to start from the back, try and keep it clean.
He does have time to leave yet. He can leave with about a minute 15 max left to go. Demon Ash spinned it.
Which I was surprised.
He can get round for another lap, but his tires are going to be pretty burnt.
Yeah. I think Lausanne Gaming has just started his lap. He is currently provisional pole. It's exactly what he needs. He is the championship leader, of course, and he's getting ever closer to taking the ILR3 title as Paga joins once again.
There's really no ideal with it.
No, it is his to lose, definitely. But he has got a bit of traffic in front. That could cost him here.
Compares first lap to his second lap, first sector. He's up by 2/10 in the first sector.
2/10 up in the first sector then, and we could see the first time in the 20s from Lausanne Gaming here. Coming around Lesmo 2, it's been very tidy so far, but he is catching that Ferrari quickly.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the problem, it's traffic. Unless they give him a tow, that's the only thing he can get out of it.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't want to run into that dirty air. Completely cuts the first turn of a Scari there.
He's
Not what you
tenths
expect.
up now. He's the 10th up in the middle sector on his personal best so far. So he will be around that 20.6 we predicted.
Yeah, I think he is getting a nice little tow off this Ferrari here.
He is, but he's getting a bit of dirty air there.
Yep, ran wide a little bit out of Parabolica across the line, 28.
20.8.
So first time in the 20s then.
Once
for
across the
Lizanne.
line, under the 21.3, staying fourth, just improved. So
See what Hawkey can do. Hawkey's coming around to finish his lap before Silent Assassin, so we'll just look at Hawkey. Oh, gets very slidey out of there. Might have cost him.
I think Jordan can do it. Jordan just dipped his tire under the gravels through the second chicane. And he's...
Prix goes second.
He needed that. Really needed that.
Let's have a look at what DNA Joe can do.
No, I don't think Jack got across the line in time.
DNA Joe around the parabolic up.
Jack just went through turn 1 again. The right way.
Only stay seventh.
It comes up like that he did a 20.3 in my screen.
Back to Silent Assassin. He stunned us in Bahrain. Bahrain? Wow. Belgium. And he's gone back in. So he's going to settle for fifth.
Ben's bend it. Sir Lane's parked it up. Jack didn't, I don't think, got across the line in time to complete his lap.
No.
There's 5 didn't set a lap. Paga, Dance Car, Cloudy Balloons and Mr. Crumpet. 2 trialists didn't set laps.
Indeed. Paga as well. It's a bit of a story, that one. He's having really bad internet troubles today.
Yeah, it might be the host or... couldn't tell.
Yeah, it might be his ping, because he is from Netherlands.
Yeah. The grid's like, that's a tight grid.
It's a very tight grid.
About 10th, you've got about a second. First 11th even.
Well, that is what Monza throws up, because it is a power track, so it is always going to be pretty tight around here.
Should be tighter in ILR 1 and 2 on Sunday.
Yeah, ILR 1 on Sunday at 5:30 PM. You do not want to miss that. With the likes of Beast Hass and Michelangelo, that should be absolutely fantastic. For the commentary from Ginger Andy and James Dog.
Andy was the last one. Danny got 4th. Didn't see that.
So then, it's Lizanne Gaming on pole. It's exactly what he needs. With Afri on the front row next to him. So, what do you expect to see from the start here? There's going to be a bit of a cluster, don't you think?
Yeah, there's going to be someone that decides to make a late and not a clean move down the first straight. I think there will be a bit of a pile up. There's no safety car, of course, so whoever gets took out will just have to fight their way back through without any help.
Yeah, I just spotted Arctic Devils has a 5-place grid penalty. I don't know what that's for.
Yeah, that's for his collision at the start of the session with Goody.
Yeah, so he'll be starting 17th. He'll actually be starting behind Paga, who didn't even set a lap.
It's really interesting. Only one person was able to get into the 20s. Everyone else just couldn't break in.
That is very surprising, to be honest. I was expecting maybe low 20s for pole.
Yeah. But it might just be the track temp. Might not be right for those tires. It's such a tight field. It's about, from first to about 13th, it's about 1.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And you've got Paga, Dance Car, Cloudy Balloons and Mr. Crumpet who bended in his first lap.
Well, I don't know why this is taking so long, to be honest. That we should be on the formation lap by now, to be honest.
Yeah, we really should.
So I'll just ask the chat while we're waiting for this. Who do you think is going to win this Italian Grand Prix? As Paga leads again.
Left, that's why.
Yep. Paga's causing a bunch of issues here. Yeah, but yeah, I'll ask the chat. Who do you think is going to win this Italian Grand Prix? And tell me who you think is going to end up on the podium. I mean, personally, I think Lizanne could probably run away with this one. If he can keep it all together, keep the pace, I think he's got this one in the bag.
Yeah. If he he can show the pace he did show in Britain, I think he'll run away with it. But then you've Afri seems to have come out of nowhere. He's picked up the most points out of anyone since Austria. He's on a charge. Don't forget, Brandon didn't join until China. I think Afri joined even later than that. So they've done well themselves to be that high up for doing fewer races than everyone else.
Yeah, of course. I don't think Afri joined until maybe Baku, which was really quite late into the season or something.
I think it was a week. It might have. I remember it might have been Spain. It was sometime around the kind of Spain time.
Well, a bit later than Lausanne anyway, as he leads them away. What sort of strategy do you think they're going to try today?
I think the one stop will be easy enough. Supers to softs, then super softs to softs, but it could be tire wear. It is bad on the tires. It's about 3 or 4% each lap, if I remember, from a career mode race. So it depends if you look after your tires. It'll probably be about lap 12 or 13. You want to come in for softs, and that'll do you to the end.
Yeah.
What has everyone started on? This is quite interesting.
That's a good point, actually. I should switch that detail to tyres. There we go. So we have the top 10 on supers.
Outside the top 10, starting on supers. That's Cloudy Balloons and Goody. Everyone else has picked softs. Some have picked mediums.
Yeah, mediums. Personally, I wouldn't go for the mediums around here. I think they'd be way too slow.
It's not that. You're going to just go backwards. Everyone on the softs is just going to get a better exit. Super softs, you're going to get a better exit, so there's no point in you losing your time. One stop's easy enough here, softs to supers, so...
Yeah.
On my screen, Silent Assassin and the Red Bull of Josh were at turn 1 over each other.
Oh god, that's probably a sign of a desync then.
Yeah, I think it is. Owners are removed from the formation lap. Don't know why.
Well, he still sat on the grid. I'm guessing he just didn't get away. As we wait for the back markers to come to their grid slot.
Mr. Crumpet and Cloudy Balloons was quite they were quite a bit behind. Very far behind. Well,
here we go then. Most of the chat think Lausanne is going to win this. As do I personally. But here we go, the Italian Grand Prix in ILR3 is about to get underway after these 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go, and Lausanne gets pretty good start, to be honest. There's a lot of weaving going around then as we head towards turn 1. Lausanne leads them from Afri as Afri's going to go to the inside. Oh, there's an absolute carnage! Absolute carnage!
I caught that, I went on board with Owen.
Silent Assassin.
Start.
Silent Assassin has lost his whole front wing.
They went 4 wide. They started to go 4 wide, and that's when the complications started to happen. One was up the inside of 2 of them, and then someone joined in, and Owen then was touched in the rear, and he spun in front of everyone.
Unbelievable scenes here in Italy then. Straight away, absolute carnage. What was that, about 4 cars, did you say?
Yeah, it was 4 cars that ran side by side, and they all just got caught up in it. Well
then, absolutely unbelievable scenes. I mean, it was pretty much expected. It is Italy. It is the tightest turn 1 on the calendar.
Yeah, that's I think that's Jack around. Yeah, that's Jack around with no front wing.
Yeah, Jack Gooding. Jack Gooding without front wing. Then it's all gone horribly off for him.
No front wing.
Yep, Dan's gone completely off at Ascari.
Jack's making a move, and Mr. Crumpet for P15 with no front
so
wing.
There's so many cars without front wings. D-Man Ash doesn't have a front wing. Jack doesn't have a front wing. Silent Assassin doesn't have a front wing.
Afri already has a 1.4 second gap to Lausanne.
Yeah, Lausanne pulling away.
4 wide. Cloudy Balloons is getting involved. We got 2. He's probably a goodie. Will he give him the space?
You know, Randoms cuts the corner.
Fair enough, the Cloudy Balloons up 9 positions. So P9 now.
Great start from Cloudy Balloons. He does race in ERL, so he knows his stuff.
Yeah, Randoms is up 8 as well. Ben's up 4. Serlian's up 3. Hockey's lost position to Josh. Godfrey,
Here goes. Oh, what a move that was from Goody on Cloudy Balloons up the inside of the first chicane. That was a beauty.
Yeah, 4 in the pits. What have they all gone for? Demon Ash went soft. Ones went soft. What is Dan's Carter went? He went softs, and Danny went mediums.
Oh, and Arctic
Yellow flag,
Devils
Arctic
is
Devils.
out.
Massive crash.
He's completely lost his left wheel. Well then, where's he lost
Jack
that?
is still. He
That out of the
must have got
second
on the gravel
Lesmo.
trap. Yeah, must have got on the gravel trap. He's got grass in his tire, so he's obviously collided with both walls, the one on the left, and then just come straight across the track. Jack still hasn't pinned.
Jacko might be starting to shape up a move on randoms here down the pit straight. He will get the
Jacko's
toe.
straight line speed is on the first lap there was unbelievable.
There he comes. He's going to go to the inside, is he? Or is he just going to have a look? He's going to go to the inside of randoms, and it's a very nice move from. Well, actually, he has to. He has to cut the corner. The camera deceived me there.
Jack stays out. I don't know if this game's playing with me or he has got a front wing.
I don't think he does, because I don't. He doesn't have a front wing on mine either.
I think Dan's car's lost it again. Dan's car's pulled off and retired.
Oh, Hawkey's gone. Lost his wheel again.
Yeah, Dan's car's retired. Does he keep...
Oh, that's a strange place to lose it. That's in the middle of the Lesmos. That is a very strange place to lose it.
Well, if he'd got in the gravel trap just...
oh, Jack Gooding.
Yeah, he lost it there nearly.
Oh, Lizanne Gaming's out. He's lost it at Ascari.
Oh, wow.
Well then, your championship leader expected to win this race is out after 3 laps. He's lost it at Ascari. He was telling me this week that he was expecting to lose it at Ascari, but he is gone. He is out of this race, and that could prove costly for the championship.
Yeah, that's going to take a massive dent now. If Afri gets 25 points and he's about 60 behind, that's going to be 35 points behind.
Yep, oh, and good. He's looking to try and go around the outside of Jacko at turn 1. That was never really going to work. The gap was always closing, but Jacko doing pretty well up to 5th place on those softs.
Randoms comes in, he has no front wing. Jack's still going around. I don't know if Jack's just staying out so he can do the one stop.
Oh, and here goes Goody again down the inside of the first chicane. Oh, he's forced Jacko wide there.
Jacko has to get a seat because he...
Yeah, illegal overtake, I think.
Yeah,
also,
just to put it through the gravel trap, so I think it's now Jack might go into the... doesn't go through the first Lesmo. Barry's got gravel all over his tyres. Jack doesn't have a front wing, so interesting to see who comes out top.
Yeah, also a good shout for Ben LFC as well. Started P10, already up to P4. Possibly looking at a podium later into this race.
Josh into P2, hopefully won't bottle this one.
He is bottled Josh after all, so it wouldn't surprise me if he does bottle it. Quite a nice battle going on for P5 at the moment though. Goody, Jacko and Cloudy Balloons. They come down the pit straight.
I wonder if anyone got any penalties for that first lap incident.
I don't think they did. I think a few of them got speeding in the pit lane penalties.
Danny, it says here Silent got a warning for collision with Danny, and Danny got a warning with their collision with Silent.
Well.
So I don't know if those two were the main, people that caused the crash. Jack carries on and is all over the back of Barry now. Well, just closed up in Jacko.
If Jack is carrying on this whole race without a front wing, that is pretty impressive.
Yeah, Cloudy Balloons just got Jacko. Jacko took too much curve into the second chicane and just went airborne, and Cloudy Balloons cut underneath him. 12th position now, Cloudy Balloons. It's a good start for him.
Yeah, very nice start for Cloudy Balloons.
Barry's away on. Oh, Barry!
Well, Barry and Jack having an absolute ding-dong here.
If Jack didn't have any front wing, well, did have a front wing, he definitely doesn't have one now. I'm not going forward through here, I'll just set him up surely. Barry might be nursing a problem because Barry's understeer now.
Oh, just watching Jack's lines through Ascari.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Just completely straight lined it.
Yeah, there's no front wing in that thing. I don't know why he's waiting it out.
I don't know.
He's causing himself more pain. He's
I
coming
mean,
in pit for mediums.
He's probably just wanting to try and have fun with it, to be honest. But I mean, staying out that long without a front wing is just really going to shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah. I think Goody's on a mission here. He's right up the back of Ben. I think he's going to make a move into the second chicane.
Oh, he's not going to go around the outside, is he? No, Ben cuts him off. To the inside goes Goody. Oh, don't lose your front wing there, pal.
Tight. Oh, not into the
Goody.
lens, surely.
Goody gets the run on Ben. Oh, that's a lovely move. Down the inside of the first Lesmo. Absolutely beautiful from Goody there.
Oh, Ben's got the ground.
Oh, Ben's... Oh, he's gone.
Has he saved it? He's lost,
No,
he's lost a bit
lost
of his wing,
wing.
but he's saved it well enough there.
Oh, it's... Oh no. Oh, that is disaster class of the year if I've ever seen it. That is disaster class of the year.
He did so well to save it and then he just does that.
Unbelievable from Ben. He was doing, he was doing so well in the race as well. It was P4. It was all going well. Just lost it on the curve there. Lost his front wing.
Using all the track again.
Oh my word! I've never seen anything like that.
I think the closest fights on track are probably Jack, Baza, maybe Serlian and Josh. Yeah, the flags are right.
Oh, sector 2.
That's Owen. He's been the worst teammate, been it.
Well then, 2 Ferrari casualties within about 20 seconds.
Randall's in 13th, Danny, surely 11th. So, if you have everyone bar the top 9 of pit, Jack gets past Baza.
Yep. Just caught the end of that, I think.
I'm trying to work out. We're coming towards pit stop kind of phase, and you don't want.
Oh,
no, here isn't too bad for me.
Oh, Randers has tried to go around the outside of Danny at turn 1. Just couldn't keep it, and Danny's defended that pretty well in the end. But I think Randers is going to get the run, maybe, into the first chicane. Here he comes then, pulls to the inside.
He's too far back, surely. Yeah, he's too far back.
Had to think better of it.
I think he will get him out of the second last man. Josh has binned it. Josh is behind Serlian now, or Serlian's just got him.
Well,
Josh is now down to 3rd.
Bottle Josh is back in business.
Owen's looking like he might be lapped.
Yeah, a bit of a disaster from Owen.
Oh, Silent Assassin and Baza are all over the back of Jack. I think
this
Jack
could get hairy.
Yeah, Jack pits.
Yeah, Jack's in, but here comes
Finally
Silent.
takes sense.
Silent Assassin to the inside. Might get the move done before turn 1, but Baza might come back at him here. Down the inside, maybe? Nope. Pulls back to the inside. Another casualty in this Italian Grand Prix at Ascari.
I think Owen's just given up. Oh no, he's letting R13 through. He's been lapped.
Yep, Afri pretty much running away with it now that Lausanne is out. There is random stricken Sauber.
But it'll be interesting to see where Afri comes out. It's what, about 30 seconds? Well, 25. He'll come out just behind Mr. Crumpet at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's
Not
about 27 seconds for a pit stop around here.
Yeah, he'll come out in P7, but you don't really... You can overtake easily here, but you just don't want to have the hassle of having to overtake someone.
Josh is in, the first person to pit.
Owen's got to
from the top 10.
Pit lane. I think Owen's retiring, maybe. Or is he just
possibly. Let's see what Josh goes on. Josh going to go on soft. Oh no, it's mediums. Nice glitch.
Yeah, it shows his tires. Yeah, Owen lost his wing, so he's coming for supers apparently. No, he's coming for softs, nice glitch.
And Cloudy Balloons is coming as well, and he's on for soft, so he's probably going to go on the 2-stop Cloudy Balloons.
Yeah.
Silent Assassin up to P7.
So I'm just behind Josh now. I'll assume Silent will have to make another pit stop, but...
Yeah, definitely, because he lost his front wing on lap 1, so he's been on those super softs for about 8 laps.
Yeah. I wonder if Afri doesn't really need to respond, does he?
Not really, no.
Flag unless he just does pin it, but he can take it pretty easily. Just have a quick look at his lap times to see if he is still pushing or he's just trying to look after him.
Well, the closest battle on track right now is between Cloudy Balloons and Baza.
I think he's back.
Oh, Silent Assassin, what's happened here? Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Well, Cloudy Balloons. Well,
we're side by side now.
Yep, Cloudy Balloons.
So just lets him go.
As you said, just pit, and he's lost his front wing already. Not quite sure what happened there with the Silent.
Sirlean's in, and Goody's in.
Yep, Afri's gone on to the mediums. As has
He was struggling. He set a 27-1 on the 6th lap. I don't know if he had made a mistake or not. Where will Josh come in relation to all this? Because I know he got jumped by Sirlean. Oh, he's going to be tight. He might just get him.
Here we go.
Yeah, he caught him.
Yep. Quite comfortably in the end, about half a second.
Yeah. Good undercut from Josh.
Yep, very nice from Josh.
Jacko leads the Italian Grand Prix now.
I know, what were the odds on that for Jacko to be leading the race at any point? Especially after... 2 Mercedes
are on the podium at the moment.
Yep. Jacko and Mr. Crumpet with an absolute masterclass.
Let's see who has to pit still. So you just got Baza, who still needs to pit. He's been on those mediums. Mr. Crumpet and Jacko on their softs. Everyone else has stopped at least once.
Well, Cloudy Balloons might have the run here into Ascari on Baza. Goes to the inside, surely not here. Cloudy Balloons to the inside. Oh, Baza nearly cuts him off.
Backed out of it, he set him up perfectly. Baza had a poor run there.
But he is going to get the better run here, yeah. Pulls to the outside. And he might get the move done here before Parabolica. No.
Yeah, he does. Baza
yeah, he does.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Baza might be setting him, or he might be doing. I think Baza might have some. I don't think his ballast is high enough. He seems to be understeering everyone.
I think Baza might get the DRS here. Does he? I think he does.
Yeah, he does. I don't think he's close enough.
No, he's not close enough. Got yellow flags in sector 3. That's Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Jack Gooding in the wall at Ascari. Once again. And Jack Gooding is out of the Italian Grand Prix.
We've only got 12 runners left now.
Yeah, we've lost nearly half the grid already.
Oh, we nearly rejoined straight in front of his teammate. Jacko spun it. So now Sirlean's all over his rear.
Yep, Sirlean is going to have the run. He's going to have the toe. He's going to pull to the inside of Ascari. And he's going to back out of it.
That gap wasn't that tight. R3 wasn't before the pit stops, Josh. I think Mr. Crumpet's tires are gone. Josh just pulled it easily past him there.
Both the Mercedes boys are pretty much crawling at this point on those tires.
Tire wear must be worse than what we thought.
Yeah, will either of them pull in here?
Come in.
Yep, yeah, Jacko's coming in. That promotes Sirlean up to P4. And he's going to go...
Mr. Crumpet has to endure those tires for another lap. At the outs, he's got the move done even before the corner.
Yep, Sirlean back into a podium position. Would be back-to-back podiums if he can keep this.
Oh, Beaminash is bending it. And he's spent in the pit lane.
And he's in the pit lane. Well, Demon Ash said earlier he was going to score points. Not sure that's going to happen now. He's had a bit of a disaster.
He'll be in 11th. Problem Owens. Silent Assassin's coming to start lap 12. Owens just started lap 12. Well, lap 11. He's just finished lap 11. He's just at the start of 12. If he's a lap behind, he's not lapped with Jordan. Yeah, one's a lap behind basically.
Yeah. Owen, I think, is a minute behind.
He's a minute 25 behind the leader.
Yeah.
No, he's a minute 26 behind Demon Ash.
Well, that surely can't be right. That's surely not a minute.
That can't be right.
No.
You go to leader, it says 1 lap, and then you go to interval, it says 1:25.6.
DNA Joe's really on a charge here on Sir Lane. He might get the DRS here, and he does, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. Yeah, Sir Lane is into second. DNA Joe coming back at him. Not gonna. Oh, he is going to make the late dive. Oh.
Indicator must have just come.
It looked like he was going to back out of it, and then he suddenly went for the lunge again.
Yeah, I think he maybe pretty much just started the fraction too late and then realised he might have to go for the move and then backed out of it.
I think he's going to go for the move here, is he? No, not quite. He's still just going to wait it out behind Sir Lane.
Good, he's catching them very fast.
Yeah, the longer these two battle, Goody will be grinning inside that helmet.
Average got about a 7-second gap now.
Yeah, I think Afri is going to win this race quite comfortably.
Yeah.
Comes DNA Joe then again. Is he going to pull to the inside of Ascari this time? Well, he's again just going to wait behind Sir Lane. I think Sir Lane has some really good straight line speed.
Both do, but I think Sir Lane's is just that bit lower. Yeah, his top speed's just about keeping him ahead.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a huge battle for the second place on the podium.
Oh, one's done the grass again. He's just having a terrible time of it, I think.
Yeah, Owen's not having the race he wanted. And again, DNA Joe. Oh, he's going to go down the inside. Oh, again. Again, broke too late and had to pull to the inside again.
Fifth. It's a very impressive trial for him.
Yeah, Cloudy Balloons with an absolute masterclass. DNA Joe, oh my word. Oh, absolute lag there. Lag McGee. Just teleported.
I saw Lally was right on him and then all of a sudden back. So everyone stopped bar Baza. I think Baza needs to just cut his ties with those and go on for a set of softs.
Yeah, Baza can easily one stop from here, I think, if he goes for the softs.
We're not going to hit the end fast.
Demon Ash, fastest lap. I'm sure that'll be beaten though. I'm sure that'll be beaten if Baza does pit.
Yeah. Oh, and he's went wide in turn 1 and he's nearly spun it.
DNA Joe's backed off from Sir Lane a bit here. I'm not sure if he's made a mistake or if he's just trying to look after his tyres. After fastest lap.
Then I think Josh has a penalty, doesn't he, for speeding in the pit lane, so it doesn't really matter if he gets him or not. No, it won't happen.
Yeah, well, it's all pretty much gapped out right now. Goody, only 2 seconds behind DNA Joe. He's really starting to catch the Red Bull.
Yeah, I think the closest battle is going to be Goody to Sir Lane, probably, with Josh in between.
Quite possibly. But other than that, everyone else is pretty much spaced out between 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds. Jacko's a bit close to Danny, but not close enough to really trouble him. Baz is still yet to pit. I think if he does pit, he would come out possibly just in front of Silent Assassin.
Nearly lost it there, but yeah, he'll come out around that 9th or 10th place.
And then he can go on an almighty charge back up the points.
Might not just be getting the grip he needs.
Oh, DNA Joe's got a lovely run out of Ascari. Sir Lane, not so much. Gonna pull to the inside, is he? Oh, well, DNA Joe, I don't know what he's really thinking here. He looks like he's gonna make the move and then backs out of it really late and just loses all the momentum.
I don't think it's lag, I just think it's feeling of going for it and then all of a sudden stopping. Miguel Berkeley, I brake late here.
Again, getting very tight between those two.
Goody's not really caught them up in the last 2 laps. Still around the same.
Yeah, the race is getting a little bit dull now, apart from this little battle between DNA Joe and Sir Lane.
Yeah, this is the closest, and then everyone else is about 5, maybe 6 seconds behind each other.
DNA Joe again is going to get the DRS. Absolutely slid the car out of Lesmo 2 there. But yeah, even with DRS, DNA Joe really struggling to catch Sir Lane on the straights.
Yeah, I think certainly it just does Josh's front wing damage. Because he seems to be understeering every time we see the corners.
He doesn't seem to have it on my screen, so I don't know. I don't think he does. Might just be struggling on those mediums.
He did pit a couple of laps before Sir Lane, so.
Yeah, he tried to get the undercut. And it worked until Sir Lane got him back.
I don't even. How did Josh lose the position to Sir Lane?
I think Sir Lane just overtook him on the straight.
Alright. Yeah, no, Goody's right behind Josh.
Yeah, Goody's really catching them now. Gap's gone from about 3 seconds to 1.5 in the last few laps. Could see a nice little battle between the McLaren and the Red Bull in a few laps' time.
It's just getting very boring now.
Yeah,
Gaps everywhere.
not quite the race you want at this stage. Loads of gaps.
No, I think Demonar's just DC because he's just ghosting now.
Oh really? Oh yeah. Well, he might be in the pause menu, I don't know.
He might be changing some settings.
Oh, Goody, don't lose it out of there! Oh
Good
my
save.
word! That's a good save from Goody. But he's lost all the ground he made up on DNA Jones. He's got to make it all back up again.
I think Josh keeps getting so close and then it's just hammered with the dirty air and can't get close enough.
Yeah, if we go on board with Sir Lane, you can just see that is a pretty big gap.
Owen's done what Bobster did. Bend it out of Ascari.
Yeah, Ascari claims another victim. It's been the story of many crashes today.
Owen, Brandon. There was one more, wasn't there?
I want to say it was possibly Dan or Hawkey, one of them.
Yeah, it was one of those two. Arctic lost it through the second last move. Ben lost it through the last move after saving it and then put it in the wall. Randoms lost it, I think in last move. And everyone else lost it just after Ascari.
Well, one more retirement and everyone will score points that remain.
Damon Ash will score points.
Indeed, and he's 23 seconds off 10th place.
Yeah, Baza still needs to pit. So Baza actually might get points himself.
Yep.
Might come out by P9, maybe P10, but he'll be on those supers right at the end.
Yeah, I think he's trying to go medium supers, which is not what I was expecting, to be honest. Not that kind of strategy.
No,
if he can pull it off.
Would be the high. Yeah. I thought it would be a soft, well, super soft kind of race. Two of them are doing that, everyone else went mediums.
Yep, Afri starts the 19th lap of the Italian Grand Prix. He's pretty much run away with it now.
Yeah, I think he's just looking after the tyres. So it's just idling around 8 seconds to go.
Yep,
Even just rejoined us.
Lausanne Gaming.
Just the boss, man.
Lausanne Gaming, the championship leader, absolutely bottled it on lap 3 at Ascari.
Yeah, he really did. Just, the grip wasn't there, or he took too much speed in and lost the rear, and that's his race over.
Yeah, and Afri is going to completely capitalise on that with 25 points by the looks of it.
Yeah.
could be shaping up for an almighty finale in Abu Dhabi. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't. If Brandon can afford to do that, though, that's the bad thing. Brandon can afford to miss one race, but still have a pretty commandable lead. I think it's still going to be around the 30-point gap. So he still has a race over R13.
Yeah, that is true.
You don't want to lose half your points tally in one race.
Not at all. So here comes Danny as well. I think Bazza is really starting to struggle.
Bazza. Yeah, he's lost those tires. If you look on the right, you can see the graining right down the middle.
Yeah, there it is, right in the middle. Surely going to have to come in soon.
He's understeering pretty badly.
Is he going to come in here? Yep, he's pulling. He's pulling to the inside. So then, is he going to go on softs or supers, do you think? I think he might go on supers here.
Yeah, he has to go supers. They can do about 10 laps, so it'll be interesting to see where he'll come out. He'll come out behind Mr. Crumpet and Jordan, but where will Demon Ash? No, Demon Ash will be nowhere near him.
Yeah, Demon Ash is miles down the road. So Baz is going to come out in P10, then he can start his charge back up the points on those fresh super softs. We'll have to keep in touch with him. But Goody has taken out a bit of a chunk from DNA Joe. I'm not sure if Josh has made a mistake there or not, but Goody within 1.7 of the Red Bull now.
Demon Ash set the fastest lap.
Yeah, let's just hope Bazza can beat that, because we won't hear the end of that and for the rest of the season if Ash keeps fastest lap.
It says for Goody on his telemetry, hit. And it says the same for Cloudy Balloons. So I don't know if because if you look on board with Cloudy Balloons, you can see a bit of a green starting to come in the middle. Yeah, you can start to see graining on Goody's tires as well.
On the left tyre, you can just see it in the middle there.
Yeah, it's starting to grain.
Might have to pull in for super soft. I think Cloudy Balloons, I think he came in on around lap 9. So yeah, he's taken those softs quite far.
Danny's coming, but Danny pit that one, didn't he?
Yeah, Danny got caught up in the turn 1 incident. He's got a 5-second stop go.
Yep, I think that was from the start line crash.
So I think he's going to come out behind Bazza here.
Yeah, just coming behind Bazza. Demon Ash is going to be closing in on. Demon Ash is going to have to start saving fuel because his fuel lights come on. Or not. It says for Sterling can't pit, but yeah, it says for Goody and Cloudy Balloons, they both need a pit.
Well, they might throw on some supers this lap. We'll have to wait and see. Goody. He is getting closer and closer to that Red Bull of DNA Joe.
Yeah, I think Josh might be struggling now in those mediums. He's now 4 seconds behind Serlian. He's actually took a chunk out of Afri's gap.
Yeah, I wonder if Afri's made a mistake there. Because it's gone down by about 1.5.
Yeah.
Goody carries on.
Yeah,
Cloudy Balloons
Cloudy's
pulls in. Gonna throw on those super softs.
So, should be an indication Goody will have to come in.
Yeah, otherwise Goody could end up with a puncture, which is not what he would need.
He obviously wanted
it's
a
a
bit more
front
grip.
wing change as well for Cloudy Balloons.
Yeah, I think he lost it on the back of Silent Assassin, did he not, on the first lap?
Ah, yes, he did. So then Cloudy Balloons is going to come out, I think just in front of Bazza, is he? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Baz is going to close up on him, but not enough.
Well, now, Silent Assassin and Crumpet very close here as they come on the run down to the first chicane. Both on the medium tyre. Silent Assassin, is he going to make the move?
He'll not go for it.
Oh, they've touched, and Mr. Crumpet is round. Well then,
might be investigated there.
Well, that goes to the stewards.
6th to 8th. Cloudy Balloons up to 7th.
Yeah, that was a bit reckless from Silent Assassin, I have to say.
Goody doesn't pit. Jack was up to 5th. gap's way back up with 13.5 right.
Yeah, but Goody just keeps clawing time back on DNHO little by little. I just wonder if he has enough in the tyres to maybe mount an attack.
You just don't want him to see get a puncture in the last lap or so and throw away all the good work he's done.
Yeah, he's surely just going to want to take 4th place and run at this point.
He has a pit stop over Jacko.
Well, it would be pretty tight, I think.
27 seconds.
Yeah, it would be pretty tight. I think he'd come out just a little bit behind Jacko. But yeah, I think he'd easily make that ground back up on fresh tyres.
Yeah, there's Danny down at 22.9. He's starting to catch up to the back of Baza now. 5 tenths.
Let's switch to that then. I think Danny is going to catch Baza quite quickly here.
Demon's in the pits. He's obviously going for the fastest lap.
Yep.
I think that might be him lapped. Yeah, that's him lapped now, Demon Ash. Goody doesn't pit.
So Goody, I think Goody's going to the end here.
Yeah, we couldn't really pit after this. There's no real point.
No. Oh, Danny!
Save.
Oh my word, absolutely slid around there. It's almost like he was drifting around that corner.
Yeah, I think he shifted down a bit too aggressively and that lost him all his time.
Yeah, he's got to make it all up again, and here comes Baza.
Mr. Crumpet had another problem.
I'm not sure, but it might be where those medium tyres are just really not that quick at this stage, and Baza's fresh super softs are just insanely fast.
I think Goody may have made a slight mistake. He's now dropped back to about 2.3, maybe 2.2 behind now. Jack was about 28 seconds behind. Goody does, I think, have a pit stop around about, it'll be about he'll be right where Jack is, but I think he should just do it. He'll have the quicker tires right at the end.
Yeah, maybe just throw him on, get the fastest lap.
Yeah, but shaping up for a good fight for 8th. Mr. Crumpet, Baza and Danny.
That's what we're watching right now. I think Crumpet's going to come under a lot of pressure here from these two.
He's only 3 tenths behind Danny, so let's see. Shifts up early there. What's he like? Yeah, it's just shift down to 4th gear.
Oh my word, it's very tight through the second Lesmo.
They're all within about 3 tenths of each other.
Could there be a move into Ascari? Oh, Danny. No.
Oh, Baza.
Oh, Baza. Wow. And now Danny, I think, is going to have the run on Baza here, because Baza's lost a lot of momentum through Ascari. Danny's going to think better of it though, try and think about the DRS. But even then, Baza will have DRS on Mr. Crumpet.
Yeah, Baza, I think, is going to get him even before the corner. Mr. Crumpet got the better straight line speed.
Here they come, Baza and Danny. Now they're going to end up 3 wide here. Oh, Danny, what are you... Around the outside, very reckless.
I think Danny didn't realise that Mr. Crumpet was going to brake so early. Just threw it around the outside.
And he's let them back through, and he's also got a 5-second penalty for cutting the corner. So then we're almost about to start the final lap of the Italian Grand Prix. Afri has been pretty much dominant for the most of it.
Yeah, I think he's led most laps bar the 2 Mercedes boys.
Yeah, and that all came because of the retirement of Lausanne Gaming on lap 3. Could have been totally different, of course, had he have not retired.
It's so tight between them all. From 10th to 8th.
Yeah, this is going to be an almighty scrap on the final lap. Can Mr. Crumpet hold on to 8th place on those old mediums? Mazza's going to have an incredible run though on the Mercedes.
I think he just doesn't have enough That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, Danny thinks better of it.
Oh, Baz has outbroken himself there though.
I haven't actually mentioned this yet, but if you would like to get any controller grips or controller skins, we are currently sponsored by FadeGrips.com. If you want to get 15% off, you can use the code capital ILR League, and that'll get you 15% off all your orders.
Yeah, and I definitely recommend that. It's very cheap as well if you use that code.
Cloudy is really starting to close in and silent.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely massive crash out of second Lesmo.
Oh, Danny.
That's Danny in the wall. He came together with Mr. Crumpet.
Demon Ash might get points.
Demon Ash might get points.
Demon Ash is behind Goody.
Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there.
We all know what happened between Demon Ash and a lap car. A car that was a lap ahead of him last time in Belgium.
Indeed, trying to throw it up the inside of.
Oh no!
Oh, he's going to do it again down the inside of Goody.
No! Oh, he touched his rear.
Someone clip that. Someone clip that. He touched his rear.
He's got the Goody speed smart. Just let him through.
He knows what Ash can do, and Ash is,
cuts the corner.
Yeah.
Uses all the track and extension.
Even though he's a lap down, he will still try and unlap himself like that. So.
Well, Baz went on the grab, and Mr. Crumpet's gone.
So here comes R13, who wins the Italian Grand Prix. Fantastic drive from the Williams driver. Gains some more points for Williams.
Celine does 2 podiums in 2. It's very good from Celine.
Back-to-back podiums for Celine, and DNA Joe with a podium as well to his name. Held off Goody.
Oh, Silent Assassin could be right on the rear of Jack now.
Yeah, look at this for P5. I just think Silent Assassin might be a little bit too far away here. I think Jacko might just hold on to P5 here, which would be a fantastic drive for the Mercedes driver.
Surely he'll look at a track. Good result from both Mercedes.
Jacko
is a 10th behind. This could be the last straight.
Jacko gets P5 on track, but has a penalty and gets demoted to P7. Cloudy Balloons finishes ahead of him.
Goes for it in the Parabolica.
Oh, Bazza down the inside. Oh, it's a lovely move. Lovely move right on the final corner of the final lap. And he'll come home for P8.
Unfortunately, doesn't get points.
Oh, Demon Ash.
Oh, Mr. Crumpet, I think's run out of fuel. Or why is he stopped? I think he's waiting for someone. He's let Danny through on the line.
Not sure what that was about.
Danny got on a 5-second time penalty.
I think he will have, but I think Mr. Crumpet had more. But yeah, there you go then. Here are your podium drivers. Afri with a fantastic drive to take the victory. Mounts his title charge onto Lausanne Gaming after his DNF. And we also have Sir Lane with back-to-back podiums. And DNA Joe back on the podium for Red Bull. So let me know in the chat who was your driver of the day, and I'll ask you, Tom, as well, who was your driver of the day?
Jacko today.
Yeah, indeed, Jacko had a fantastic drive. I think for me personally, I would go with Goody. He had a fantastic race. Started P12, could have maybe got a podium if he just had enough in the tyres, but yeah, he really mounted the charge on DNA Joe, who just joins us in the party as well. So yeah, congratulations on your podium, Josh.
Yeah, I could have had second, but one really weird problem was with Jordan. He kept on, like, it was like he was a decent car for me, so he kept getting in my way. One of the times Solana actually hit him and he spun, and he almost took me out the race because he was spinning across the track, but I had to like weed out his way. But also, whenever I caught up to Solana, so I don't know if you saw, he would like lag back into me as well, so I kind of had no chance of passing. But I'm happy with the podium.
Yeah, we didn't see any of that on our end, but I think that lobby might have been decent with Pago joining about 5,000 times.
Yeah, as long as I finished, I'm happy. But yeah, that was just a bit of a mess in terms of me trying to get higher up the grid. But take it.
Yeah, well done to Afri as well on a great drive. What was going through your head when you saw that Lizanne Gaming had retired from the session?
Oh, I just couldn't believe my eyes. I saw him spinning just in front of me after Ascari. It was funny to watch, but
funny to watch.
yeah, shame. Would like to battle with him. I'm happy to win.
Well done on your win. That really helps you in the constructors and also the drivers championship as well. So well done for that. And also well done to Sir Lane. I don't think he's going to join the party, but well done to Sir Lane on back-to-back podiums.
It's good drive from him, to be fair.
Yeah, very good drive. So then make sure you tune in to ILR1 on Sunday at 5:30 with commentary from Ginger Andy and James Dog. And we'll see you then. Goodbye.
Goodbye.